Hey everybody, it is actually evening and I'm running out of light. So I'm probably going to turn the light on out here on the porch and do day 26 of Create Momentum, the daily spread. So I'm going to get right to it just because light is fading and let's have some fun. Okay, so artificial light is always a little bit challenging. I don't think I'm going to be able to I will color correct this a little bit afterwards. But in the meantime, this was day 25. That was day 24. That was day 22. 23, 24, 25. Hey. And we are just going to bear with all the noise because we are perfectly imperfect. And the whole point is creation, not perfection. So I am just digging into some of my watercolors, the handmade watercolors by Ruby Mountain Paint Company, and just making some marks. It's really interesting because with the light, with the lower light, the difference here, I am noticing kind of a different feel even to the paints. But I am just dipping in and adding a little more here and a little more here. And something's moving around in the bushes, which is interesting. We're just gonna deal with the noise, guys. See what we can do. So with that, I feel like that color is good. Feeling drawn to dig into some of this blue now. Some of this, I want to say it's kind of like a Prussian blue. Just gradually adding, and it is not super hot, obviously, outside because it is night time. It is evening time. Not super warm out, and yet I am noticing that the paint is drying pretty rapidly. So as we're creating intuitively, we just kind of end up working, from each individual moment, working with the moment, in the moment. See what happens, see how things evolve. And just let that kind of happen. From there, I am bringing out this acrylic again, the acrylic with the Flow Aid, and I'm feeling drawn to use this other paintbrush and kind of mash that around. And just see what happens next. We got a little down here. Just kind of dragging that out. And allowing the, marks, the rhythm to kind of build itself organically. So it's not a structured process. It is a gradual process. I am feeling like bringing in some ink now, some yellow ink. So I'm just gonna add some water to different spots on the page and drop in some inks. Kind of in here, and allowing that to kind of move. I'm gonna add a little more here. here. And then I'm gonna add some more water over here. And this is just loose. The whole reason I'm putting this water down is because I felt compelled to get out the ink, and I felt compelled to drop the ink into the layout. And the easiest way to drop the ink, of course, is when there is water in which to drop the ink. And now I'm feeling into what comes next. I'm feeling like maybe a little bit more of those watercolors, that green. And a little bit more, and this feels like it's going to be a short session this evening. I'm just playing a little bit more with this juiciness, mixing the media, and with that, I think we will be complete. And this time, because it is dark, I can't really put this up on the railing, and you're gonna see how glistening and how wet this spread still is. So it's gonna be drying for quite a while. But I did want to give you kind of a close-up of some of the texture and some of the organicness of this spread as it's been created. With that, it is now pretty dark, and this spread feels complete. It's another demonstration of how things don't have to be planned or orchestrated or have some kind of specific purpose in order for you to create them. The act of creating, the act of being open, creating this container of activated space through which your creativity can flow is the only step that's really needed, that and being willing to follow your impulses and inspiration. With that, I will see you tomorrow for day 27. Good night.